Facebook is faster than YouTube.
Well, always, of course. Who owns who?
Neither one. Neither one.
What is up, people?
What's up, Power Team?
Power Team with Aaron Parker.
What's up, Power Team?
We are in Nashville.
We're not in Nashville.
Baltimore.
We're every weekend it's somewhere new.
We are in Pennsylvania.
Look who we got. We got the amazing Allison Byler.
Today we're off in Pennsylvania.
Christopher. Oh, sorry, Jana. What's up, everybody? Say
hello.
Say hello. We got Dr. Jim in the house.
What's up?
We got many more coming. Guys, hit like, drop a comment. Who's here? Who's excited? This is our Power Team Mastermind.
So you know, like there's 50 Cent, the rapper. No, we got 50K. 50K right there.
Okay, Allison Byler.
That's what Sherry that. That's what she called me. There's 50K.
50K.
All right, come on, guys. Tag your team. Who's excited?
What's up?
We're gonna drop some nuggets for you. Who's ready? Yeah. So everybody sees us on online, and you guys are seeing us in person. So it's cool, right? Yeah. I love getting to hang out and see the team in person. Alfonso, good to see you. Surprised, didn't know he was coming. Where are you? What you doing?
I'll be right there.
He'll be right here. All right. Andre's coming back. So those of you on YouTube, this is public. This link you can share out to anyone you want. Get them here so they can watch this. And those of you here in the Power Team group, tag your team so they can watch this. We're excited to be here in Baltimore. Man, it's an epic view. We'll show you the view a little bit later. So, I mean, today, this Baltimore Roadshow is very unique because Josh and Jenna are here, and just the energy in the room is phenomenal. Some of the stuff they talked about already is just powerful. So we are here to connect, to mastermind, and to help all of you guys take your business to the next level. Sound good? Yeah. All right, so first of all, I want to open it up with a powerful story because a lot of people always ask this question. Every mastermind we get this question. Where do I find people? Where do I get new leads? Where do I get new prospects? Right? I mean, Dr. Jim, he's killing it, so we can maybe have him chat as well. Some of the stuff he's doing. But one of the ways to get virtually leads and prospects everywhere you go is this little thing called a t-shirt, gear. So who's got their gear? You got your HempWorks gear? Who's got their gear? Who's got gear? Gear. And so Christopher Livingston, 25K affiliate, has a powerful story. You definitely want to listen to this. Check this out. So tell us what happened. I'll just do this. Ready?
Well, what's going on, Power Team? Good to see you guys. Wish you were here. Be in Philadelphia for sure at a roadshow. So we were at the airport here in Baltimore yesterday. We had flew out of Myrtle Beach, right here with my partner. We flew out of Myrtle Beach and we got here and we were in the baggage claim, standing in the baggage claim, waiting on our bags. And I feel a tap on my shoulder and I turn around and it's a gentleman and he says to me, let's talk about CBD. And I forgot I had my shirt on and Jenna had hers on. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah. So we started talking to the guy and he told us that he was here with the family. And the reason that he was here is because his mother just passed away in Annapolis, Maryland. And, right away, the condolences and the prayers and things like that happened. But he started to talk to us about it. And he points to his family and he's got his wife, his daughter, and his autistic son with him. And he just starts talking to us and asking us questions. And so we're discussing it with them. We're kind of getting excited. We're like, wow, the shirts work and everything. And then he leaves and I look at Jana and I say, we're never going to hear from that guy again. He just wanted to talk to us or whatever. So this morning at 7 a.m., we wake up and I have a text and it says, hey, this is Bruce. Can you talk? And I had just woke up and I said, Bruce who? And he said, Bruce, the guy from the baggage claim yesterday. And I went, wow, okay, what's going on? He goes, well, do you have a minute to talk? And I said, sure. What do you want to talk about? He goes, well, I'm in the lobby. I said, what lobby? He says, I'm in the lobby of the hotel you're staying in. And I said, what? And he says, yeah, I was in Annapolis. That's where the funeral is. I snuck out of the hotel. My wife, nobody knows I'm gone, but I've been up all night long, and God's been telling me that I need to come talk to you and Jana. So I found the hotel online. I drove to the hotel, and I'm down here in the lobby. Would you mind coming down and talking to me? And we were like, what? So we go down to the lobby, and we talk to the guy. Long story short, guys, guess what? Jana's got a new executive because of our swag. So the only thing I'm going to say is this. Hats, shirts, magnets on your cars, business cards. Guys, we weren't even looking. We just showed up, and somebody came and tapped us because of a shirt. A $15 shirt. So it's just a beautiful story, and that's what's happening in our lives today. So we wanted to share it with everybody and let you know that this thing's amazing, guys. Jump on board.
Woo! Give it up for Christopher and Jana. Wow. I mean, I love it. And the same thing's happened to, Kathy and I as well. I gotta adjust this, sorry. Close up. Okay, there we go. So the same thing's happened to Kathy and I. We're out wearing HempWorks, wearing CBD t-shirts. People ask about it. So it's a great way to get leads. It's a great way to get prospects. It's a great way to get customers, affiliates. He's here at the roadshow. Absolutely powerful. So, I gotta do this. Who came here from, anyone came from out of state?
Yep.
Okay, so who came the furthest?
Probably Copa.
Romania.
No.
Too soon?
Andre doesn't count. Who came the furthest?
North Carolina.
Hold on. Yeah, but did you, no, I mean like you came here for this event from how far? Connecticut. Anybody beat Connecticut? Anybody beat Connecticut?
I think we're
Well, you don't. You're,
she can have it.
yeah. All right. So you came the furthest. You get a $25 gift card for the HempWorks store to get some gear. There you go. There you go.
T-shirt. There you go.
All right. So let's open it up. Who's got questions? Who's got questions? Mastermind time, guys. We're here to help. You got 100K affiliate Andre Popa, and you've got 50K affiliate Allison Byler, and I'm here too, just to help facilitate. So, who's got questions?
Any training on growth mindset?
Growth mindset.
Yeah.
So, there's going to be some powerful training actually today from Jenna and from Andre on mindset. So you're in for a treat. My advice for growth mindset is really at the foundation of all of our success. At the end of the day, it really is. Every single day we go through challenges, we go through adversities, we go through roadblocks. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been through them for years. We still go through them. And the only way you can get through those obstacles, through those adversities, is by building our mindset and getting stronger up here. And it's such an important part of the business. And the way that you can grow that mindset and get stronger with your mindset is just going to come through experience. It's going to come through just working on it. It's like a muscle. Anybody work out? I don't ever work out. But you're working on personal development, your growth mindset. It's a muscle. It's something you actually have to go and work on. You have to read the books. You've got to, listen to the audios. You have to put it into practice. And when you do that, you're going to realize over time, it doesn't happen, necessarily overnight. It's something over time you'll start to realize that you're getting stronger mentally. And because of that strength, through the experiences that you go through, one of the things that people say is they don't want to go through any problems, they don't want to go through any challenges, right? Nobody does. But unfortunately, I like to equate it like in the gym when you're working out. The only way you're going to build muscle is if you tear the muscles. The muscles only build if you tear them through extreme exercise, right? Same thing with your mindset. You've got to go through some adversity, some challenges to be able to then get stronger mentally so that you can grow as a person. So read the books, do the audios. We've got obviously lots of suggestions and things like that can help. And Andre, anytime you want to jump in, I know you're working, so anytime you want to jump in, you're more than welcome.
I'm posting a little thing about Josh.
Nice.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm done. So, questions? How can we help? Yes, ma'am.
I have a question kind of geared towards Allison.
Allison.
Well, come on up.
You've said in your videos before, like, you didn't have a network when you got started. Unlike a lot of people who had this big network of people who worked online before. What's your, biggest piece of advice to, networking from, never doing it before, online, specifically? Because I know you're, a homeschool mom or whatever. So, coming from that perspective, I was homeschooled too, so that's why I like that. Where did you even start as far as, getting that presence online?
Great question. Just in case they didn't hear. So the question is, how did Allison go from not having any success in this industry, not having a big following on Facebook, and never using social media to grow a business before, or at all, to now having a big Facebook presence and has hit a top rank in the company. So, Allison?
Great to meet you. I know you commented on a lot of things. That's Kelsey, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. So what did I do? So I joined Facebook in 2017. When I joined in 2017, I have, stuff that happened that I didn't want to be around certain people, to be honest with you. So, so when I joined, I had a mission. Like, I have been through a lot of stuff in my life, and I knew that, deep down inside that I had to get over myself, so mindset. In order for me to do that, I had to share my story, and what better avenue to do it is social media. I am not involved in groups outside of the house. I'm a horse person. I have a horse business. I sell horses for a top trainer, but I'm not somebody in groups. Like, I don't go to church groups. I mean, I'm in church. My kids are in Sunday school. We're very active that way. But so for me, it was really important when I saw success online. I'm like, wow, like how cool. I can work from home, not leave my house, not do meetings. And I know meetings are great. The big groups, get a lot of excitement and stuff like that. But so I thought I couldn't do network marketing because I didn't know how to do social media, blah, blah. So to answer your question. I learned, I followed certain gurus that were teaching social media for free. But then I decided to invest in myself at the beginning of 2018. I'm being totally honest here. And I found somebody who was a social media mentor. And I just followed him. I paid a fee that I wouldn't have had to, okay? Because you can go into your back office. Jenna Zwagel did a training called, what's her training? The Matrix. And Travis and Kristen Butler did their social media training in there in the Matrix. And they tell you point by point by point how to do social media. So my whole team, when they ask me about social media, I send them to the Matrix in the back office.
Write that down. Matrix training, Kristen, Travis, Butler in our back office.
And they're doing the training today for us, so that's fantastic. And she learned from one of the top social media people, and that's just, JE, they call them. So for me, I did that. So I went around to groups. So I'm in horses. I have dogs. I show dogs, and so I'm in a dog show group. I'm in a lot of horse groups. So I start commenting. If you start to learn how to work social media, this is how you do it. It's not putting a post up and expecting, I'm going to put a post on my page and I'm going to be the millionaire. Or I can wear a t-shirt or put a magnet. People think that that's just going to be a boom. These are just all extra steps. The big thing on social media is being social. And being social is going onto somebody's post. Andre and Aaron just did it on Gary Vaynerchuk's. If I said that correctly. Yeah. And so they put comments on a post. That's how you work social media. They put a comment under one of his posts. Oh, blah, 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 blah. They talked about the CBD industry. And they just got free leads. People are like, give me info, give me info. So that's how you work it. And when you go into a group and you see somebody's comments, you comment on their comments. That's how you start to bring relationships in social media. It's not friends requesting everybody under the sun and expecting to have all kinds of free leads. Yes, that's a part of it. So I told my team, try to reach out and make 25 new contacts a day.
Write that down. 25 new contacts a day. Golden nugget.
That's what I was taught. That was the
Somebody's
number.
writing it down.
25 new contacts a day. And how do you find new contacts? You go into groups. Lots of times when I start commenting in groups and I start interacting with people in groups, I already know that they're going to know, like, and trust me because we have something in common. I'm a horse girl. I have dogs. I sell over the place that I'm a Christian. I have my Bible verse on my page. So for me, that's what attracts people to me. So what do? I make comments, and then most people are friend requesting me. At this point, when I started HempWorks last year in July, this is my 1-year anniversary this month, super excited. And I didn't even do anything in July. So I was stagnant in July. So I'll never forget the conversation. Like, Aaron used to do other things when we started. I'm not going to say, because the phone thing. We were doing the phone training Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yep.
And I was on.
The blitz calls.
Yeah.
Yep.
And here I'm signing up like a bunch of people in August. And he's like, wait, what did you say? How many people did you just sign up? And I told him, and he's like, where were you in July? And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I was doing. So we use the product. So social media is huge. You have to make sure every single day you're making 25 new contacts a day. You start there. That's super important. You go into groups, you make contacts, you engage. And then people pull you off of social media, and then they start talking to you in Messenger. Use that Messenger chat, or even call them. You know, it's very important to engage. So I went from like less than 1,000 to now I have 4,300 people as friends on Facebook, you know, and I know a lot of people on my team that follow these steps. Like I can think of one, you know, Phyllis Klein, who is a CBD granny, you know, in Texas. She's out of a wheelchair. So she was a huge skeptic. So for her, she had like, I don't know, 200 followers. She's up to 3,000 followers now since January. And this is a lady who's a widow. She's, I believe, in her 70s. So it's amazing. So if you follow these steps, you'll get there. Yeah, great question.
Boom. Does that help?
Awesome. Allison Byler, 50K affiliate.
You have a question?
Woo.
One question along the same lines is that, how have you gotten around being able to, or not being able to really mention, say, CBD or something like that on Facebook without getting caught by the Facebook, you know?
Okay, great question. So the question is, can you mention CBD on Facebook? The only time you're going to get in trouble for mentioning CBD is when you're on a fan page, a business page, if you're trying to run ads. On your personal page, you can say CBD all day long. Doesn't matter. Does that help? Awesome.
Yeah, but don't try to go into like CBD natural healing groups, because those are monitored by people that own their own CBD companies. And
Yeah.
as soon as you mention anything for help, this happens to me, because I'm an herbalist, so I'm in a lot of natural healing groups. As soon as I mentioned, yep, CBD is great, love it, been a great thing, right away I got locked out of the group. Didn't even say I was
Wow.
prospecting. Boom, I'm out the group.
Wow.
But it's just crazy. So you just gotta stay away from those groups.
Yeah, so if you're in like a CBD related Facebook group to network and connect, what Allison is saying is if you start posting or commenting in their group, it's somebody else's group, and they feel like you're a threat or they feel like you might be trying to sell some other brand, they're probably going to kick you out. So just keep that in mind. So you could be in those groups, you could connect with people, you know, in a passive way. You could message people. You know, if you see someone in there asking questions about CBD, you could send them a private message. You could send them a friend request. So just some good things to think about. Absolutely.
Where do you find friends? I think that was her good question.
What's
good
that?
You're good at finding good friends on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and I'll even piggyback on your question as well. Allison is an amazing example of what is possible for someone who's never done this before, didn't have a big following on Facebook. I also have done it. Alfonso and I have worked together for many years. He's been there since the beginning of my journey. You know, there was a time where I had no following. I had no friends. I was working 2 jobs. I had no time. I was broke. My business was busted. I had no success. And so how did I go from that to, you know, where I am today? And it just came down to connecting with new people daily. You know, some people get a little overwhelmed with, oh my God, I got to connect with 25 new people every single day. And then they kind of get like shut down. They're like, it's too many. Like, oh no, I didn't do 25 today, you know? So don't get so caught up with the number. But every day I was reaching out to new people. And when people say, well, I'm busy, I don't have time, I'm like, that's perfect. Because I know what that's like. When I was working 2 jobs, living in Indiana, I had no time. But what was important for me was that, am I going to work 2 jobs for the rest of my life and be broke? Or am I going to get out of the rat race, get off the struggle bus, and am I going to find the time to build my business so that I can have time freedom? Right? So every day, in the little time that I had, it was midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, it was driving to and from work. It was, I'd be on a 30-minute lunch break, and I'd be working on my lunch breaks. I was networking, I was connecting, I was messaging, I was prospecting, reaching out to new people, following up with prospects. It's every day reaching out to new people on Facebook, making those contacts, making the connections, and building relationships. There have been countless people that I have connected with on Facebook just to make the relationship, just to make a connection. Hey, what's going on? How's it going? Tell me about your business, blah, 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 blah. And then now we're friends on Facebook, and we connect, and then a month later, they join the business. 6 months later, they join my business. A year later, they join my business. You see what I'm saying? It's not always the immediate, oh, I'm going to connect with 10 people and I have to get 1 person to sign up. It may not always happen that way. But you connect with 10 people a day for the next, you know, month. So 10 a day times 30 is how many people? 300 people. So over the next month, it's another 300 people. That's just 10 a day. What do you think will happen over time? You're building new relationships, you're building new friendships, and a lot of those people are going to end up wanting to work with you
Where do you find
over
those
time.
friends?
So where do you find those friends? Great question. So for me, I was going into networking groups. So I'll give you kind of a quick answer. One is when you go on Facebook, you do a search for network marketing, work from home. You're going to find what's called a spam group, spam Facebook groups. Nothing but people spamming their opportunities. 99% is just crap, right? You got to have your blinders on when you go in there because they're just posting crap all day long. However, if you see someone posting something that looks like a legitimate business, comment on their post, send them a private message, and just start a conversation. That's it. You know they're entrepreneur-minded. You know they are interested in making money. You know they're trying to make money online because they're posting their business in a spam group, probably not getting any results doing that, by the way. And so when you reach out to 10 of those people every day, after a month, you've got 300 people. These are free leads, basically, right? So when you can reach out to them with passion, with excitement, with a good question, with, hey, John, I saw you're posting about your business. I have a quick question for you. We've just launched a marketing system for our team that is free, and it's helping our team create huge success. Would love to get your feedback. Are you open to taking a look? Did you guys catch that? It was, how short was that? Did I send a book? Did I send all this information about CBD? No. That's an example of what I did and how I did it. It was a quick message of, hey John, this is maybe after chatting with them for Allison knows how I operate on Facebook. It's quick. I don't have time to mess around, right? So I do not get into hour-long conversations, chatting back and forth with people. I just don't do that. But I'm connecting quickly, and then I ask them a quick question. And in that question, I'm sharing something of curiosity, new system, new marketing system. It's free, helping our team have huge success. Are you open to taking a look? Hey, Power Team, is this helping? You getting some value? What's up, y'all? You getting some value? You writing this down? So if you do that enough, you're going to get people who are going to say, sure, I'm open. And if you get 2 or 3, sure, I'm open every day, it adds up. And it's all about consistency. Keep doing that on a daily basis. Now you can add into this some videos. So one of the big things that I did in the beginning and still do now is video. And it's just a quick video. I can remember, I'll never forget this, I can remember being in my tiny apartment with my wife and my 2 babies, and I made $500 for the week in my business. I'm working 2 jobs, we're paycheck to paycheck, I made $500 for the week. I did a selfie video, practically screaming, so excited, oh my God, guess what happened? I just made $500 in my business for the week. Who wants to learn how? I can teach you. Let me know. Drop a comment, message me. Shit blew up. It wasn't 5,000 for the week. It wasn't 50,000 for them. It was 500 bucks. Even if it was 500 for the month. You guys see what I'm saying? Most people out there, an extra $500 a week would change their life. Right? So don't think that, I'm not making big money yet, and you can't get out there and be excited and get people interested. You don't need to make big money. It's just your authentic, passionate story, success story, even if it's a little one, is going to get people interested. And guess what happened? That $500 for the week, after I blew that video up, and so here's an idea on video. So you do the video, not many people see it. So what do? Well, I'm texting the video out to people. I'm emailing the video out. I didn't have an autoresponder, so I would go in my Gmail, and I would literally email that video out to everyone I knew. Then I would go in Facebook groups, and I would share the video into all these different Facebook groups. Guess what that's doing? It's getting exposure. It's getting more eyeballs. Then I go into Facebook Messenger, and I'm literally private messaging that video to all my Facebook friends. Oh my God, you're not going to believe what happened today. Check this out. Do you think they're going to watch it? They're probably going to watch it. Does this help?
Yeah.
Yes.
Follow-up question.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you friend requesting them first before you message them?
Great question. Do you friend in this kind of cold market, reaching out, making new friends, connecting with strangers on Facebook? The question is, are you friend requesting them in the beginning? No. I don't friend request anyone until I know they're a legitimate prospect. Because sometimes if you just send a bunch of random friend requests out to people, Facebook could deem that as spammy, and you could actually get blocked from being able to send friend requests. So before I send a friend request, I'm in a conversation with them, and I'm getting the vibe that they're interested, they're open, we're in a dialogue. I'm now going to have a relationship with this person because I know one day they're going to sign up with me. Maybe not today, could be 6 months from now, I'll friend request that person. Does that help?
I have another question.
Yes.
So are you having this conversation in the Facebook group where they spend their link, like in your example, or on private message?
So the question is connecting with people in the Facebook group or through private message. So a great way to ensure that they're actually going to see your private message, because if you just send 100 private messages to 100 random people, number one, most of them probably won't even see your message because it's going to go to their filtered folder. Number two, you could also possibly run the risk of getting in trouble with Facebook. So I would always start the conversation in a comment. So whether it's in a post that they did in a Facebook group or it's on their profile, drop a comment, create a little bit of a connection there, then jump over to private message, and that's where the rest of the conversation happens. You're welcome. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
So if you send a message and you get them to pre-enroll, what's the next conversation, like the conversion?
You want to sign people up. So the question is, great question, after you're doing all this messaging, and hold on, quick question, how do you get into conversation with people who are not your friends? So Roberta, we kind of just talked about that a minute ago, and you just start the conversation. You're finding people on Facebook in different places. You're going to connect with them in the comments, and then you're going to bring it into Messenger and continue that conversation. So now as you're making all these connections, and you are, and by the way, as a side note, this strategy that we're talking about, this is kind of a cold market strategy, building your following, making new friends, getting new contacts. I'm going to be serious when I say this, because most people are trying to go into this mode and they still haven't contacted everyone they know. So my question for all of you is, have you, I always ask this question, I'm going to ask it again. Have you, she already said no. She knows, she's laughing, she knows the answer. The question is, I want you guys to comment. Have you text messaged and private messaged on Facebook everyone you know? Who has done that? Has anyone actually texted and private messaged all of your Facebook friends? And I'll be honest, I still haven't either. Okay? So who has? Anyone? Not one hand just went up. So I want to preface this whole training with the fact that we're so caught up in wanting to, where do I get leads? Who do I talk to? I need to build up and get more prospects. And that's okay, you want to do that. But think about how many people you know right now who already know you, have some connection with you, friend, acquaintance. Reach out to them. It doesn't have to be salesy or super hardcore. It's just, listen, there's something really powerful I want to share with you that you may or may not be interested in. Have you heard of CBD? Boom. Start that conversation. You guys with me on this? So who's going to go reach out to everyone they know after this weekend? All right, you better. If not, leave. So let me finish this and then I'll come back to you. So the question is now, you're getting people to get to your website. They are pre-enrolling. And how do you close them? How do you take your pre-enrollee and get them to actually join? So my personal strategy on this, not saying right or wrong, it's obviously worked for me, so just take what you like. My strategy is high energy and high urgency. So I'm literally, Alfonso's like, I know it. So I'm literally messaging my pre-enrollee every day.
Yes, he does.
Every day. Every day. Until the person says, hey, listen, I'm not ready yet.
And his message is, sometimes, I don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah,
but
no, good.
sometimes his message is just a question mark, or, hey, are you there? Or,
Yeah.
hello, let's go. That was his last one to me, and I said, okay.
Yeah, because here's the thing. We're so afraid to, like,
Be pushy.
to press people, right? But here's the thing. If you don't press them, then they're not going to join. Like, how bad do you really want this? You know? And if I press people every day, just like Allison said, 99 out of 100 times, the message I get back is, thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for not forgetting about me. Oh, I've just been busy. Oh, okay, I'm ready now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll message people on a daily basis, and if they don't respond, I'll just keep coming back. Like every day. Sometimes it'll be like question marks. Like, hey, Alfonso, where you at, bro? Next day, are you okay? Next day, it's a funny gif with a bear, and it's like, hello. Right? So eventually, he's going to get back to me like, oh, sorry, man, I've been busy, blah, 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 blah. Great. How soon can you go through the website and watch the video? So some questions that you're asking your prospects. Did you get a chance to watch the video? Because most of them have not. Have you had a chance to go through the information? What did you like best? What part of the information did you like best? These are questions that you want to ask when you're following up. And then a big one with our system, which is brilliant, is the pre-enrollee system where it creates that fear of loss. So I'm now messaging, and I've signed up countless people with this. It works. And I'm like, Alfonso, listen, bro, you've got people under you right now. And this is me in a, like, calm, intense. I'm calm, but I'm intense. Sometimes I'll do a little audio through Messenger. Like, Alfonso, bro, you're not going to believe it. You got people in your team right now. You're like, you don't want to miss out. It's intense. It's calm. It's focused. It's like, holy crap, Aaron's like, he's serious right now, right? And so what happens is it changes their state. They're going to pay attention. And I'll even, this is a big one, this really works, you can take their email address, call to action. Ready, guys? You go into your contact manager. She's like, her eyes just went, taking notes. You go into your contact manager inside of My Daily Choice. You click on contact manager, and you're going to find the email address of all of your pre-enrollees. You take the email address. You log in as them. Do you guys know how to do this? You go to, there's a few different ways. One way is you just go to mydailychoice.com, log in, and click on pre-enrollee. There's no password, it's just email. So you put their email address in, hit log in. Guess what that does? It logs you into their back office. You guys all following me? Now you're logged into your prospect's back office, and you click on genealogy, and it's going to show you if they have people in their team. So what I'll do is I'll get a screenshot, or I'll take a picture, and it says, Alfonso has 3 people. And you have 3 people in your team right now. You have until this Thursday, or you're going to, yes, 2 minutes.
Like 2 to 2.
Oh shoot! All right, we gotta go, guys. So you send them that, show them that they have people in their team. The chance of them joining just went boom through the roof.
So you're showing pre-enrollees or like people
All of
that are
it.
affiliates?
Yeah, all of it. Whatever it says, just show it to them.
It's all pre-enrollees.
Create that value, and give them that fear of loss so they don't miss out. Sound good?
Yeah, it's really
All right, guys, you get some value? Did you get some value? Did that help? Let me know if that helped. Drop a comment, share this with the team, get it out there.
Peace out, everybody. Gotta go back to the road show.
right.
Yeah, no.
So, I mean, you could.
Hey guys, don't miss the next road show. All roads lead to Vegas. Vegas is going to be insane. Big announcements. We got Les Brown. We got Bob Proctor. Don't miss it. We'll see you in Vegas. Peace.